Hello and welcome to Ahrex fly tying. Today we will be tying a dryfly, a big dryfly for salmon. We will be doing sort of variation of the Grey Wullf dryfly. This is tied on our low water salmon hook because it's slightly thinner wire, so it's better for dryflies. This is the size 6. And we start by setting the thread and tie in the wing. Most of the wool fly are supposed to be tied with cuff or kip tail, but I will be using white-tipped squirrel for the wing and tail. So we cut off a bundle and stack them. And measure the wing. It should be close to as long as the shank. I will do them slightly shorter. Make sure to secure them well. Well, that might be too short. I will do it again. Once you have secured the wing, we will split it into 2 wings, fold them back and set some thread in front of it to raise the hair up. And then we just split them into 2 wings, and to make sure they stay 2 wings, you can make a couple of turns around the base of the wing, like this, and the same on the other side. And it's easier to raise them up as well. And then we cut off the waist end and make sort of a taper down to the hook bend to give the body a nice tapered shape. And just tie it down. And there you have a nice underbody. And then we take another bundle of squirrel fur, not as thick as the wing, and tie in. Maybe too much. Like this, and tie it down and trim off. The body is made of grey dubbing. I think the original actually is muskrat, so I will be using this natural fur. You cut off a bundle of fur, and then you just pull off the guard hair, which is too stiff to use for dubbing. And then you see you have a very nice sort of iron blue done dubbing. And it's very, very soft, so it's quite easy to use. But if you don't have muskrat, you can use super fine dubbing or fly right in the same color. Now we just cover it. Make the taper. And leave enough room for the hackle. This is supposed to be a dryfly that floats high in the water and even strip the water as well. So we need room for the hackle. And I'm using two colors, 2 hackles, 1 brown and 1 grizzly. Tie them in with the brown on top of the grizzly, because we are supposed to wind the brown first and just wind the grizzly through the brown hackle. And then we just try to make as many turns as possible behind the wing. And you need to fold it back so you can actually get 1 or 2 turns sort of under the wing. Then we just continue to add hackle all the way to the hook guy, tie in and cut off. I'm using whiting genetic, and it can sometimes be difficult to find big hackles for these big dryflies, but if you look on the back of the neck you can find some bigger feathers, and then you just use sort of the tip part of the feather. Then you will have dense hackle with nice glossy fibers, perfect for big dryflies. And as you saw, I just went through with the grizzle, not as many turns as the brown. Cut off if you have some fibers that are tied down, and just make a small head and just a whip finish. And if you want to do the same fly but you want a down eye hook, you can always use the bomber hook, the 418, which is also a light wire hook, perfect for salmon dryflies. So there you have it, the Grey Wullf.